And we are live here at what's Decentral Con. I know that, but what's this place called?
The Long Center.
The Long Center. It's because we're longing Bitcoin right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Decentral here is a conference right in front of Consensus, which is one of the biggest conferences in the world. They recently moved to Austin. No idea why. It's hot as hell here. But they missed a year because of COVID, and then here we are. And I think it's going to be one of the biggest conferences they've ever had. I think it'll probably be the biggest conference they've ever had. I have with me here Jesse Hartman, of course, and Sean Muner as well. And I'm loud, so we can just put this on you guys, and then I'll take it out as we walk. So we were all just in Monte Carlo, drinking cocktails, hanging out. People with a lot more money than us, but not for long. It was great, but we've all traveled quite some distance to get here. Jesse, where'd you come in from?
Well, I left the Nice airport, but my last day in the south of France was spent in Saint-Tropez. So it was a nice beach day there. Visited a lot of clubs and just relaxed, you know.
Rough life. How about you, Sean?
Yeah, as you said, Bruce, we spent some good time in Monaco. We went to Serbia to do some of this post-production of the production we're actually making, and travel from there to Austin. And I'm really trying to catch up with the jet lag, but at some point you just have to let it go. So I've let it go, and now we're here.
Well, that's the way you do it. I always tell everyone, if you're traveling, you need some uppers, you need some downers, and you need some all-arounders. And if you don't have that, at some point you're going to crash, and it's going to be in the wrong spot, or you're not going to be able to sleep, and that's going to be in the wrong spot too. So it's something that's really important. So yeah, we have been on a bit of a mission. It's funny when you come back to the U.S., right? And they're like, "Well, what countries have you been to?" You know, and you're like, "Well, I just came from wherever." You know, there we go. You start listing them off, and they want to know what you did at every one. You're like, you don't want to know. They did. No, but pretty exciting stuff. Our guys Prasaga are here. They're doing some of their code drop as well. Sean Muner is working with some of the, putting together a lot of the footage from the work that we're doing with Prasaga, which is pretty exciting. And they're taking off. We'll all be in New York City for NFT NYC in about 10 days, right? So, give or take, 10 or 12 days. First announcement publicly, I have secured the Harvard building for our gala. So we got a big Washington Elite gala that is happening on June 22nd. Very limited slots if you do want to get involved there, but it'll be pretty hot. And of course, we'll be participating there, VIP and NFT NYC, which I think is going to be awesome.
Always, they crushed it. It's one of the biggest events in New York City now that Consensus is gone. They've really taken over, and it's amazing to see how they really just project everything. Times Square becomes the biggest NFT gallery for the whole world, and it's a really powerful time, especially for the NFT and art space.
Well, it's crazy because it does all turn, and then they're like, oh, we had 10,000 people or 15,000 people, but they're not even counting the other
millions of
people
exposure
that were just there outside, passing around name tags or whatever to come in. So I am expecting fantastic event up there. So speaking of what you're doing, Sean, tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Yeah, sure. So right now we've been following the Prasaga team. We're super tight on the founders, so we spend literally time with their wives, with their children, with themselves. Yeah. So what you get is really one-to-one conversation on the ups, on the downs. So you get the whole Prasaga story. So we break down the complexity of what they're actually doing and present it in a chewable way for everyone to understand. And it's been such an honor, Bruce, to get to know you much better. Everything you touch becomes the gold in my mind, and the same is with the Prasaga team. So give us some time I believe within the next 4 to 6 weeks, and you're going to see a product that is quite unique that you haven't seen in the crypto space before.
Well, that's totally awesome, and what they're doing, of course, I've known these guys for quite a while. We have Michael Holdman, who's the CEO, co-founder. Jane Moore is the co-founder and chief collaboration officer. And actually, we're going to get to meet David Lieberman, the man behind the code, helped write parts of the internet way back in the day, and pretty, well-respected man. We just got through a patent for smart objects, which is also going to be pretty interesting. But we'll get to meet him on the 10th.
Yep.
He's going to do some speaking, and then you'll have the 3 co-founders. So that's going to be pretty interesting. So first trip out of the country. Jesse,
amazing,
it's
man.
amazing, right? He started in Monte Carlo, guys. I don't know where he goes from here, really.
I never met someone else who started their Europe trip or outside of the US in Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
Go big or go home, right? That's what it's all about.
How did you find it? I mean, how did you like your first trip? Crypto trip, lots of crypto people. How was it?
Man, it was amazing. I really enjoyed the conference, the gala. Obviously, we always do the amazing gala, beautiful meal, amazing people, some of the best guest lists. It was amazing to connect with just a lot of the people from around the world and to see the types of individuals that come to Monaco and to be able to build those relationships, even beyond the crypto space, because it's great whenever we're going to all these conferences within the US, you kind of start to run into the same cats at every conference everywhere, but to go to Monaco and really be introduced to a completely new environment, a completely different type of investor, completely different type of person, it was really, really great. And I think they're all also really interested in what we're doing with the Metaverse, with the Prasagas, with all these companies. And so it was an awesome audience, I think, to get to meet with.
It was really cool. They had good support too of the Monaco government. I know the gentleman, I just actually now connected with him on LinkedIn from the head of digital, whatever it was. He came to speak from the government there at the first event. We had another guy from the government, the Prince
Albert II.
Came to the next event there on the yacht. We also had Conor McGregor, who has nothing to do with the Monaco government. But I mean, talk about king, right? I mean, that guy, man, he's cool. Also, we met Diplo. Diplo is a DJ. A lot of you guys might know. He's a cool guy. He could be in New York too. So,
and also Aldi Otter, the CEO and founder of Paradigm Sports, was there.
Yes.
They have all these ventures, right?
Yep.
Proper 12. They have this sports management. They have all these UFT stars. Israel Adesanya, Conor McGregor, some of these big cyborg, some of these dangerous, scary people out there. And what they're doing is they're merging some of their existing ventures into the Web3 space. So that's very exciting too.
It's huge. These guys, they're really doing it. It's pretty interesting. Great time. I'm pretty hooked. I think I'll do it again next year. Monte Carlo, the F1, Formula One. I mean, how do you miss it, right? Like, I'm hooked.
It was amazing.
It
So
was amazing.
cool, man.
And it's not hot like here in Austin. Like in Austin, I'm sweating, sitting here. In
It's
Monte Carlo,
Perfect warmth.
it's like the sun that doesn't even like come hot. It's just like it's there. It's like it's not hot on your skin or anything. I don't know what it is. South of France, that place is amazing. So
Just to give you
Amazing
D
temperament.
vitamins or something, right?
something. Yeah. So we're gonna do our famous walkthrough of the floor here. Wanted to kick off with these guys though. Thanks, sir.
Thanks, Bruce.
Always a pleasure, brother.
Always. You got it, brother.
Thank you so much.
All right, so we're going to continue here. All right. Let's go find some victims. I mean, people. We're up here in the VIP now. Somehow they let us in here. I'm not sure. Actually, Jesse had the hookups here. Hey, girls. What are you guys doing here?
They're the Tinder swindlers.
They're the Tinder. We met the Tinder swindler girls. How's it going? Yeah. We actually, we did meet the girls.
No worries.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
Oh, we're with Tenderby. Yeah, we're hunting for the team, so we can't stay for a minute.
All right. Well, not too long, but what are you guys? You're promoting what?
So we're here
Tinder?
promoting
Swindler?
Tenderby, which is a decentralized lending platform, and we actually do under-collateralized floating.
What is it?
Under-collateralized?
Under-collateralized lending. And to make that in layman's terms, you can put up your NFTs and stuff like that and get money for them.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of platforms right now make you actually show your identity and stuff if you want to take more than you have.
But not these guys.
Not us.
You can be anonymous.
We want to be fully anonymous. We want to be fully decentralized and protect your anonymity.
Cool. So does that work with MetaMask, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we actually have not yet launched yet.
Okay.
But I am going to try and grab one of our team members and
Okay.
fully explain it to you if I can.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let's do that. We'll catch
Yeah.
up a little bit.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Cheers. Okay, anonymous lending. All right, let's look at the cricket protein. I mean, guys, I've seen it all now.
Me and my brother just launched this company 2 months ago. Yeah.
What's going on? Can you tell us about the company?
Yeah,
So, when I was a kid in North Carolina, we used to catch crickets, and the fish loved them, you know.
The fish?
The fish loved the crickets. It was a good, worms and cheese and everything too, but they liked the crickets. So it was funny when so tell me about it. What do you have going on?
So we got our company's called Golden Cricket. It's a peanut butter chocolate banana date sweetened cricket protein bar. It's made with crickets because crickets are 65% protein by weight. They contain all 9 essential amino acids. They use 2,000 times less water to produce than whey protein or meat. They're easier to digest than milk. They're easier to digest than meat. The fiber in them is more bioavailable than plant fiber. They use less water to produce than plant protein. Basically checks every single box.
Pretty cool.
The only thing is some people are like, oh, bugs. But like, I mean, eating a cow is gross too, you know?
Not really.
You take a bite out of a cow's leg.
No, but
It's gotta be prepared properly. Then it's
so
not
this
gross.
is pretty cool. So how do you guys prepare it? Talk to me about that.
So the crickets are grown in a free range cricket farm. I'm not joking.
I love it.
Non-free range is when they're in plastic bins. They're in a more open space, I guess.
Okay.
Then they get dehydrated, ground up into powder, and then once it's in a powder, you just throw it in the mix with the rest of the ingredients, like a.
No, not bad. So
Yeah,
this is the banana and peanut.
Chocolate peanut butter banana.
That was made out of the cricket feces.
Yeah, those are the chocolate chips.
So it's pretty cool. So you guys started this how long ago?
2 months.
They're your brothers.
Yeah.
Like we are. We're brothers.
Nice.
Of course, I have my brother, David Porter, behind the camera there. When I'm around, he's like, oh, I'm off. No, I'm just a camera guy.
But he's the good-looking one.
Yeah,
He likes to hear that.
the girls tell him that too.
Awesome.
What do you think?
No, I like it. We're good. I'll
Cool.
finish eating it too. Well, good luck.
GoldenCricket.com.
What brought you here to the GoldenCricket.com? What brought you here to the crypto conference?
I'm a big fan of crypto, and I had an opportunity to come in, so I figured, it's weird, it's futuristic, just like crypto. Call it crypto.
Tokenize it. All right, brothers.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. So, they're up here in the VIP, so they must be important. So, moving along here. We have full bar, of course. Girl.
I'm grabbing one of my team members. He said he'll be up in a second. So
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we can wait then, I guess.
What are you guys doing?
We're just finding victims and putting them on live.
It's on live?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're live. Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Yeah. So now we partner with conferences all over the world.
That's cool.
Our business is really consulting, but this is how we meet everybody, and
That's awesome.
it's fun.
That's perfect.
Yeah, we all just flew in from somewhere. David, David from London, and me from DC, but from wherever I was before, Monaco, and then the other guys from wherever. Yeah. So it's good stuff.
That's awesome. This is Jack.
Hey, Jack, what's up, man? How are you? We are live. We have Jack here.
How's it going?
From the Tinder swindlers. No, I'm kidding.
Tender finance.
Tender finance?
Yeah.
That's what it is? All right, cool. We were just out in Monaco, and they had the Tinder swindler girls, the girls that got swindled.
Tender. I don't know about
You
that.
didn't know about the Tinder swindler?
I did not.
It's this guy. I guess he goes on Tinder and he gets these girls that have enough money, and then he gets them to pay for stuff. So the girl, she was telling me she paid for like $200,000 worth of this guy's bills.
Oh no.
I'm like, you're an idiot. But I didn't say that. But now she just heard me probably. So anyway, so tell me about this. I mean, I know this lending, using your crypto and everything else, it's hot.
Yeah,
It's happening. So tell us about what you guys have going on.
Also, a big problem in crypto right now is that there's not a whole lot of platforms for under-collateralized leverage. Everything is over-collateralized, which, there's a lot of limitations in over-collateralized leverage. So
I don't know anything about that.
yeah, so there's multiple ways of doing under-collateralized leverage. There's underwriting, which is typically for institutions. It's like credit scores. And there's margin accounts. So we're trying to create a generalized margin account across DeFi. The vision is a cross-chain, like multi-chain, under-collateralized lending market.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what type of leverage are you guys going to do? 100x or 3x?
I think right now what we're building, we're kind of looking at between 1 and 10x for now, but probably I'm not sure where we'll expand to down the road. That's kind of where what our project goal is for the moment.
Okay. And so what's your goal here? What are you trying to do here?
Network, meet other founders, meet potential investors, and meet developers.
Cool. So what are you guys doing? A token round?
We're actually starting with like convertible notes with a warrant for tokens down the road. So we're doing an equity raise right now. We're going to convert that into tokens, and then probably do an IDO down the road.
Cool. How much are you looking at in your equity raise?
We're looking to raise between 3 and 5 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be at NFT NYC? Probably, right?
Members of our team will. I personally will not be, but we are sending a lot of our team members out there to do that. I need to cut down on my travel exposure. I'd be at a
So we all
conference
say,
every
and then you
week.
go home for like 2 weeks, and you're like, oh, this is just, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Where are you based?
We're currently based. We're kind of all over the place. A lot of us are based in the Bay Area. My CEO and I live on the central coast of California in San Luis Obispo. We kind of have like our little sleep little beach town to retreat back to after we go on these misadventures to all these conferences and whatnot. Yeah,
And
we're
you're doing-
rarely there. So.
Right. And you're doing consensus next week?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Later this week, are they?
Yeah, so our CEO is actually speaking in like 20 minutes here.
Nice.
And then we'll be at consensus next week. And then I think the next conference that we're going to is Paris. ECC.
Oh, that should be fun.
Yeah.
We were just in the south of France. It's beautiful.
I love France.
I love France.
I'm a big Francophile. So
The French are so funny, though, right?
Yeah.
They love it's impossible. Oh, no, it's impossible. I learned, actually, while I was there, you can never ask a question that can be answered in a no, because it will be no. So you can ask, like, where is, or how do I get there, or we have to do this. But if you say, is it possible that we can go over there? No.
Yeah, especially in Paris, the French kind of just like got a time.
They're like, no. I'm like, what do you mean no? Yes. Anyway, well, really cool. So it's Tenderfi. What's the website, social media? How do people find you guys?
Tender.fi is our website, and they'll have links to all of our social media sites and whatnot. So
Tender.fi, and it's not launched yet. When are you guys looking at launching?
So right now, actually, our first product is a lending market for Metis, because they're without a lending market right now, and our code base, is a layer 2, is a layer 2 lending market. Their previous lending market got hacked, so they kind of got screwed. And they were like, we're friends with the Metis team, so they're like, oh, we have, we need a lending market. And we're like, well, we have a lending market. You can have ours. So so we're doing that, and then we'll probably launch the margin protocol on either Binance or Avalanche.
Sweet. Yeah. Two good choices. Well, awesome, man. Well, thanks so much for coming on. Really
Thanks for having
appreciate
me.
it.
Yeah.
Look forward to learning more about it. I think I actually talked to one of your team members before.
I'm sure. We're all over the place.
Yeah.
We're hard to get away from.
Very good. The future of lending.
Awesome.
Tenderfi.
Have a good one.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Okay. Big Neil. So this guy Neil, he's with Verse. Verse is a metaverse, virtual reality type of platform. They do very good immersive experiences, I believe.
He will. Oh, we got Will. Will. What's up, man? Good. Hey.
How you doing?
How are you, man? Good to see you, man.
Hey.
We're live, man. Yeah, what's going on?
All right.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourself. You can stay.
Yeah, you might as
Go
well
ahead and
stay
introduce
here.
yourself.
Awesome. What's up, everybody? My name is Mims. I'm a multi-platinum musician, recording artist, and just here hanging out at the Central, having a good time. In Austin, it's hot outside. We cool in here, but we're having a good time.
It's super hot, right? So
Yes.
Are you local or are you?
I'm a New York based. So.
Oh, okay. So you got. I'm sure you'll be at NFT NYC.
Yeah, I'm from New York too. I'm Will. I'm the founder of Nearverse, and I love building blockchain on metaverses on blockchain.
Awesome. So are you going to be at NFT NYC? Are you planning to do that?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'll be floating around everywhere.
What's up? We're having a gala at the Harvard Club.
Okay.
I want you to come
Okay.
as our VIP guest.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So
Definitely.
when you come to an event like this, what is your main focus? What are you looking for?
That's a loaded question, right? No, I mean, really, I know a lot of people at these events. I've been to these. I call it a road show. We've been on this road show for a while, so a lot of it is just really connecting with people that I already know, I guess. And, going from city to city, having a good time. And then the other side is that I also represent the music culture. So making sure that there's inclusion of the culture, the music culture from a positive perspective, and not necessarily, as long as there's inclusion of the music culture in this space. So try to do anything that I can with it, whether it be, figuring out ways for artists to benefit better from blockchain technology or the decentralized world, or in that many aspects from music, ticket sales to streaming, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, it's pretty amazing. So I want to follow up on that. I mean, how do you see? I know with the NFTs, everybody feels like they can protect their intellectual property, they can launch the music, everything like that. How do you see that developing?
Personal experience. I used to be signed to a major label. I grossed about $14 million my first year in, and I didn't finish my story yet. Okay. But congratulations, yeah. But when it was time for me to collect my royalties, I wasn't paid appropriately. Probably a fraction of that money, and I feel like one of the use cases of this technology is to make sure that there's transparency in that world. And I think as it relates to NFTs, it also gives opportunity for artists who don't have that to earn a living off of super fans, I guess, or diehard fans that are willing to support them. So there's so many things, so many use cases that can help the music industry itself. I can't see why there's not a company who is in the music space that is not trying to figure out a Web3 strategy at this point in time.
I mean, look at Snoop. Snoop, he's doing his concerts and everything in there.
Yeah.
I'm old, but
no.
Yeah, Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop is the. I would say he's the most famous rap musician on the planet Earth. So
man, that halftime show during the Super Bowl was hot, man. They really did a great job.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Really cool. So let's go ahead. We're going to be live, but do you have the WhatsApp? Let's do
yeah, let's do it.
WhatsApp, probably the easiest way, and then I'll follow up.
As long as this doesn't give you access to my crypto keys, I'm just playing.
That's right. Yeah.
I was gonna say, right?
This is my brother.
I don't even know how to scan it. How do you even scan it in WhatsApp?
It's over the camera.
I can scan.
Or with the camera.
Or I'll just show you how to do it. Go back to where you were. Go settings. QR code, and then I'll scan yours.
There you go. Perfect.
And then I'm going to just send you a quick message here. Do a selfie. Where are you, Will? Get in there, man. Awesome. The
Nice.
New York crew right there.
There we go.
Oh.
So hopefully we do some partying in the NYC NFT, right?
Yeah, no, we definitely will.
The Harvard Club, right? You guys throwing it big.
Yeah, it's going to be super nice.
Nice.
For sure. Pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine. My hands are a little wet from the condensation, but you already know. There you go.
Yeah. And Bear, I'll leave it on you for 1 second.
Okay.
Bear, I know you were just in New York, or just in Dubai.
Oh,
in
yeah.
a couple of places. I know we missed each other in Monte Carlo. It was a bit of a stressful one, to be honest. But
Really?
how has it been? No, it was awesome.
Awesome.
How has it been? Your world travels. I mean, you've come from a lot of us, and like a lot of us,
Yeah.
we really maybe didn't have so much when we were kids, and now we probably have a lot compared to most people, right? And
One thing I love about the crypto community is bull market, bear market. It's always exciting. There's things going on and happening. So I would say, like, to anyone who's watching this or is looking at it, like, get into the community, have the conversations with the people here, because it can totally change your life. Like,
these are true stories. Bear, he goes by, he's been around for a long time. We met in New York, I don't know how many years ago.
yeah,
But yeah,
the true builders in this space recognize each other. Let's go. Thank you for your time, brother.
all right, brother.
All right, talk to you soon.
See you guys in New York for sure. Let me know.
I will.
I'm signing now, so
I will, brother. All right.
again. See, listen, the pandemic's got it all shaken here.
I know, right? I know. Hey, man, it's a pleasure, bro. All right, the big guy there, 15 million first year. What's up with that? Okay, so now I think we continue back the way we were, right? Yeah. Trade show floor is pretty much bustling, to be honest. And then, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, you
I figured I was like,
no thanks to Ian. This is our almost video plug.
Drinking in live.
Yeah, we are live. Yeah.
What up, man?
What's going on?
All right, let me put this food down.
All
real
right,
quick.
yeah.
Can you grab that?
You want to put it on the bar? Probably the safest place, or is that your crew over there?
All right, good luck.
One day when I grow up, I'm going to be cool enough to have a big cowboy hat like that.
It's my first one ever, but it's my name is Asset Cowboy on Twitter and Telegram.
Ah, okay.
Gotta represent.
Yeah. Nice. So tell me a little bit about the event, kind of your role in it, and how do you think everything's going?
Yeah, so Decentral and DeFi Summit's been around. Justin Wu and Michael Wynn are co-founders, have been in the event space, growth hacking space for a long time. I've been throwing events since 2010. My name's Ian Venzel, notorious Ian B, or Asset Cowboy, head of biz dev partnerships and strategy for Decentral. And so we like to have a little extra flavor. There's a lot of crypto events and a lot of great projects, a lot of not so great projects, but we really like to highlight the people that are creative, different, like Verse, DeFi Kingdoms, that are adding like real utility, that are actually building like solid software, that are in it for the long game.
Yeah.
And in this space, I think, as you know so much, it's about the long game until you win out big.
Yeah, it's all those times, it's like when you look at Bitcoin. I remember when Bitcoin went to $400, I was in most of them for like $70. And I thought, man, this is way overpriced. It's way overpriced. And then it goes to 1,200, and I'm like, damn. And then it crashed back down to like 300, so it's all good.
It's ups and downs, man.
That's how it works, But the long game on it has been absolutely crazy. So Decentral, you guys, I saw it's like Miami, Austin, and Singapore. Right? Tell me a little bit about Asia. I know Justin Wu for years too, so.
Yeah, so we also own DeFi Summit and NFT Con, which are virtual conferences we do.
Okay.
Obviously, travel's a little tougher for everyone this year. Accessibility is big for us. Our ticket prices are pretty affordable compared to a lot of these prices. We like to pride ourselves not being as corporate as a lot of these projects and more decentralized as possible. And with the people and the people's projects. So we're working on Asia. We're talking about like some other Southeast Asian countries. We've got Decentral Miami coming up during Art Basel, which we went Cinemax, and we're gonna have the whole squad. We're gonna have it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a 2, maybe 3-day event, and we're taking over Art Basel. We got some of the top designers, fashion NFT projects, AR, VR, and highlighting the real builders at the end of the day.
That's awesome. Well, we'll definitely work together there in Art Basel. We're making some splashes there as well. I love Miami. It's like one of my favorite cities in the world. And also places that I'm looking, just so you know, like Japan, Singapore, China too. These types of places are. I'm getting the nudges from my clients, like go there, do this. So you've been in the space for how long?
I've been in for a while. I was in Bitcoin in 2011. Okay. I'm not a whale by any means. I got hacked like a lot of people in Mt. Gox, but my boy is a major miner, and we do like data center build outs for clients as well.
Nice.
And I do independent consulting. We have a consulting agency strategy for high risk asset classes. And so been in and out of the industry. 2016, really got in 2018 a lot more heavier. So it's been a fun ride, and just seeing the evolution. And now, people hate on it. There's a lot of crap in the ecosystem, but we're still very early. The internet took a long time. The infrastructure is there. The builders are there. The educators like you guys and people are getting people onboarded. Now the UX UI is almost there. So it's going to be a rough couple of years realistically, but we're not stopping. We're not stopping collabing, building.
Well, the thing is that I tell people is that it's one of the biggest movements in the world. Like, actually, if you look at the movement, the Bitcoin movement, the decentralized movement across countries all over the world, if we all really banded together, voted in a group, really kind of worked,
collaborate.
It's a big, formidable force.
Yeah.
We have.
Exactly. That's what it's about, working with good people that are playing the long game, to weather the regulation storm that's coming, and focus on real products, revenue, which is not kind of a foreign concept in this space, eventually profitability, and work with the right people, and you're going to do well. And so focus on the people that are playing the long game, and it's going to be good and very, very fruitful for the people that stick around.
Well, awesome. Well, congratulations on a great event.
Thank you, my friend.
A bunch of people downstairs. We're about to go interview a lot of the booths. Thanks so much for coming on.
Check it out.
What's your Twitter again?
Texas, @Notorious ENV, IANV. Thank you. Let's go, baby.
Let's do it.
To the moon.
Let's to the moon.
Thanks, guys.
All right, have a good one.
What's your name?
That's my brother, David Porter.
Cool.
Yeah.
And if you want any introductions to anyone that's like Charles, Hoskinson, or whoever, make sure you guys get that.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Let me know if you need anything, guys.
Appreciate it.
Dude, I know.
Hoskinson is here. Of course, I met Charles, I don't know how many years ago, in Singapore, actually. He makes the rounds. She makes the rounds. But he does like these types of decentralized events, which is kind of cool. So he's now started most recently his Cardano chain. He's one of the initial guys from Ethereum as well. So I think he is the headliner here at Decentral. And again, this is the conference right before Consensus. All right, here we go. Do you want to see? Should we see your art first? Yeah. So there's this guy, he's a very famous guy. He's got some art over here from some of his people. And what I'm going to do, actually, Jesse, is I'm going to give you these mics for a minute. I'm going to have you talk about your art in this, and then I'm going to take it right back from you.
Okay.
Because I'm going to dip in here real quick.
Nice. Yo. For sure. Yeah, we've got some sick pieces here for the Decentral Exposition. Fresh off the plane from Monaco. So this was also some of the collection we took to Europe. As you can see, got the Ferrari Lira here by Transparent, the money artist. Currency art is what he's most known for. We've got some amazing collectors. Kevin O'Leary, we're doing an amazing piece for him and some of the Sharks coming up. Just finished a piece with Steve Aoki, Post Malone, some of the best collectors in the game. He's very known for his currency art, and also getting into the crypto space. We've done some Evolution of Money pieces and a bunch of other amazing works. To the Moon is his most recent homage to Banksy. It's, as you can see, kind of an iteration of the Berlin Girl. Instead of letting go of the red balloon, she's actually holding on to the Bitcoin. She's got a little Bitcoin in her hand here. It's a really popular edition of 100 print that we are almost sold out of since December. It's been a great piece. We're also expoing a couple of other Miami artists. We've got Inessa here. She does a lot of really amazing oils, and she's been really inspired to get into the blockchain and cryptocurrency space, has recently launched her NFTs, and has now incorporated Bitcoin derivatives and crypto derivatives into her work. So each of these are actually hand-painted oils that she's added some, as you can see, kind of the Bitcoin elements, some text, keep calm and buy Bitcoin. And most recently, for one of the founders of Ethereum, we just did her first Bored Ape collaboration, which is actually this piece that was commissioned. I believe it's Bored Ape 3503. And so this is actually a derivative of the original as a print. The original was 3x3. The Ethereum is embellished with silver. It's coated in resin and diamond dust. It's amazing. So we're looking forward to doing some more ape collaborations and commissions. This is an image of, oh man, her name is slipping my mind right now. She's a popular pop icon. Oh my goodness, I know her name, but you put me on the spot. It'll come back. The sculptures are all by Kyle Schindler. He's also a famous Miami artist. He's been doing these sculptures over the past couple of years, and they literally cannot stay in the galleries. He's my #1 top-selling artist right now, and we've also recently brought him into the NFT space. So each of these pieces can be also available as an NFT, which is a 3D kind of depiction of the piece. And it comes with the object file. So you can actually deploy that into any metaverse that supports that file type. So you could think of pretty much anything built in Unity, Unreal, or any of these platforms. You'd actually be able to take your digital sculpture into that. I don't have a lot here of Alejandro. We usually do digital expositions with his work, but the tablecloth or the beach towel that I'm using here is by one of the biggest NFT artists in Mexico. His name is Alejandro Galat. Feel the Fruit. Crypto Papayas is his crypto collection. All of these artists are doing very well in Miami and abroad right now. So we're super grateful to bring them here to the Decentral Exposition. And yeah, if you want to find out more, society.io/art. You can see the full collection of art available by Society. And you can find my contact information there as well, society.io/Bodhi, BODHI.
There you go, man. Yeah. Bodhi, what's up?
This is vibing, man.
Yeah, exactly. Cool, man. So I'll tell you one thing about Austin, too. Speaking of vibing, is like a live city. The city is alive. Went out, had dinner with Jay Moore last night of Prasaga. And he was like, do you want to go out afterwards? And I'm like, yeah, it's like 11:20 or something. What are you talking about? Let's go back. I hopped on a scooter and kind of went, and it was all happening in bars and everything else. So it's cool, man. We're going to have a great time. And I'm sure you're kind of leading the way over here anyway. So, okay. Okay.
It's going to be the expo floor here. So we've got most of the sponsors. Verse, one of my title companies that supports a lot of the events that we do, is here. So that's kind of my main point of contact. And then a bunch of other great projects who are also sharing,
You want to? We can start with Verse. Sure, right? Is he over there?
I don't think Neil's here right now. I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Well, then we can wait. Will he be here today, or do you know?
He should be.
Okay. All right. Let's check in with these guys here real quick. Does the board ape? Actually, he's talking. Satoshi Inc. We have Syscoin. Hi, how are you? What is Satoshi Inc? Wag me.
We're selling t-shirts.
You're selling t-shirts.
Yay.
And that's the brand, Satoshi Inc?
Yeah.
Yeah? And why is it Satoshi Inc? Oh, because you have the white paper and stuff all over?
Exactly.
Okay. Cool. Are you selling a lot of shirts?
A lot. We're almost sold out.
Really? Do you have more product for tomorrow?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
All right, cool. Are you local?
No, we're based in New York.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you'll be at NFT NYC as well, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So is there a website or something people can find it on?
Yeah, sure. It's right here.
Satoshi Inc. That's
It's not Satoshi.
it's Satoshi Inc.com. All right, cool. Thank you. What is your name?
Blasa.
What is it?
BLASTA.
Bus. Got it. Sorry.
What's yours?
Bruce.
Bruce. Nice meeting you.
Pleasure.
Are you from Boston?
No, I'm actually in DC. We travel a lot, partner with different conferences around the world. So we decided to come here. We're here for Consensus. So why not come for Decentral too? Awesome. Okay, cheers. What's up, man? How's it going? Syscoin, I feel like you guys have been around for a while too, man, right?
Yeah, since 2014.
Right?
Yeah.
So talk to me. What's going on? What's your name?
I'm Alex.
Alex?
Nice to meet you.
Alex
yeah,
what?
yeah. Battalion.
Alex Battalion.
Yeah.
And what do you do with Syscoin?
Syscoin, I'm primarily on the operations side, different project management and how we coordinate different teams within the structure itself. Well, yeah, you just missed our dev guys to be able to give you a little bit better of a outline, overfront, and all that. So.
That's all right. We want to keep it pretty simple.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Tell me the high points.
High points are basically we mix the benefits of Bitcoin and Ethereum all in one place on a layer 1 chain solution.
Okay.
So we're actually we're doing what's called merge mining, which is where people are able to merge mine with Bitcoin itself and benefit from those as well. And then we have the Ethereum side of the house, the EVM side of the house. We're able to use smart contracts and integrate those as well with the chain itself. So on that layer 1 or more the layer 2 side. So
okay. And are you guys doing a lot of events these days, or what are you doing?
Yeah, we'll be here to this go. We'll be in Consensus, wandering around there. We did we had a team go to Dubai for Dubai's ETH event. We were in ETH Denver for a while. So yeah, we've been hopping around a little bit. We're staying busy. Been around since 2014. Still developing, still progressing, trying to build on building the space and the ecosystem and all that. So
I mean, that's what Michael Saylor came out yesterday, or the day before, a few days ago, whatever it was. He was like, if the coin is not 10 years old, institutions shouldn't even be thinking about investing in it. And Saylor, he says a lot of things. But the point is that the coins that have been around a long time, there is something to that.
Yep.
And so it's a mineable currency as well. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, it's been around. I mean, you're talking 2014, and we're still going strong, still building, still expanding, and constantly networking. And biz dev is very busy. That's Matthew. He's going to be our biz dev side of the house, biz dev lead. And so if you have any questions or anything, feel free to hit him up. Hit up our other side.
We'll be around. So it's syscoin.org.
Yep.
Check him out. Thanks, man.
Hey, I appreciate you.
Cheers.
Bro. Yep. Thanks, man.
Yep. All right. So our brand is Washington Elite.
Okay.
And so we're live
Okay.
on my Twitter and a few other places. My Twitter is Networks Manager.
We'll see you guys around. Awesome.
All right. Cool. So people seem pretty interested in this one here. So I would like to talk to them.
But for all intents and purposes, yes, and our main drive will be our community.
Can I put this on you here?
Sure.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you guys have going on?
The best person, I have the founder right here. He would be the best. I'm the VP of operations. He'd be the guy that'll dial in the tech for sure.
Okay.
But thank you.
Awesome. Didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
Who are you working with?
Washington Elite.
Washington Elite. Okay, awesome.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he would be available.
Okay. All right, well, maybe we'll swing back by.
We're just a partner on our marketplace team. We specialize in trying to uplift.
Yeah, we'll swing back around. Okay, so these NFTs are hot. Everybody knows it. That's why they're getting their own NFT NYC thing. Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
How are you?
We're good.
Composable. What are you guys doing?
We are the YMCA on the blockchain. No, I'm just kidding.
Trying to hook that on yourself. Yeah, I see you. YMCA, right? So it's composable. What are you guys doing? Something with music, or?
No, actually, we're building DeFi. So what we're doing at Composable is we're building a suite of DeFi primitives. So essentially, we're making DeFi fun again. So we're right now what we have is we have Mosaic Live, which is our EVM bridge. So you can bridge 6 EVM changes back and forth from each other. But our parachain's not live. Hopefully it'll go live this summer. And then we have an IBC bridge called Centuri. So we're going to bridge all Cosmos into the .Summit ecosystem and all EVM into the .Summit ecosystem and have a big DeFi party.
Nice. So that's your business, is putting together the different networks?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's risky business too, right? You guys,
we got a light client, so we're good.
You have what?
Light client.
A what?
A light client.
A light client. Oh, a light client. Okay, I got you. The code is light.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Lightweight. right, well, really cool, man. So, are you guys local? Where are you based?
We are based all over the place. Most of our team is in the UK.
Okay. Yeah. You gonna be around early July? You're not from the UK though. You're based
No,
here.
I'm in North Carolina.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Where in North Carolina?
Near Raleigh.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
Fuquay Arena.
Fuquay Arena.
Man, you're gonna dox me.
Are you the only one there? No, I'm kidding. So, my dad retired in Fort Bragg.
Okay.
Vietnam.
Okay.
Man, yeah. So Fuquay Arena, we'd have to kind of go through there to get to Raleigh sometimes. I feel like, right?
Yeah.
Or to get to Greensboro.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Anyways, awesome, man. All right. Well, thanks for coming on. What's the website?
Composable.finance.
Composable.finance. Check them out, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers. Okay, let's see here. Hey, how are you?
Amazing.
Victoria.
I just realized there was a space like this, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. I know Speedland, Jackal, Epicverse. So glad to see friends.
Epicverse sounds good. Here,
Oh, what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Well, we're live. So
I'm usually taking interviews.
All right,
So let
perfect.
me interview you.
Whatever.
Let me interview you.
Okay.
I don't think if he does it usually, I don't really care. I'm super
I
curious
can go both ways.
to actually, yeah, I'm super curious to understand, like, what is your intention to be here today in Austin, Decentral?
So our intention is to meet good projects that we may be interested in raising funds for or consulting, bringing them, see where they are, maybe in their token round, close out their token round, maybe go into a Series A.
So give us a little bit of background. What do you do in this space?
Sure. So I'm an early Bitcoiner, and
What?
I bought my first Bitcoin at $70.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
15?
Huh?
2015?
No, before that.
14?
Yeah, 13, 12.
Early adopter.
Yeah. It's been about 10 years.
Cool.
Yeah. So, biggest business now is consulting. We consult early stage to mid stage technology startups. As I mentioned, kind of once they've done a token round, maybe they've raised 5 million plus, really is kind of our sweet spot. Then either deciding what the next raise should be, maybe setting up a different investment vehicle for them, those types of things. That's our biggest thing. We go around the world to different conferences like this, and meet people.
Super cool.
Yeah.
This is like exactly what I do, but I always come in a seed round, usually when they haven't raised money. So I create a strategy on how to actually do it.
Yeah. It can work out. It can work out bigger.
Yeah, and then so always following once you get it, and like for any future consultants or who wants to do this, I think it's a really better strategy to come in early so that you do the hard work, but then every other allocation is yours.
Yeah.
So, and that's the bigger allocations.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the allocations and those ones.
So you're looking for awesome projects here, and how are you doing so far?
So once you do your seed rounds and everything else, and you guys raise some money, then you bring them to us.
No, then that's the easy part. I'm not bringing to anybody. Then I can still follow the lead of the fundraise, and that's the full sweet spot to do actual work at the seed round. But a lot of startups fail after seed rounds. Why? Because there's not a good strategy.
Find us.
No, because they don't have a good strategy. And that's why you get to have me to get a good strategy on, so you don't just waste money.
Cool. So where are you based?
But it is cool. There's always a lot of collaboration. I'm based in everywhere. In LA, New York, Dubai.
Nice. Yeah, I'm in Dubai all the time.
Dubai.
I'm in Dubai a lot. No, I'm based in DC.
Let us know in the comments if you love Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai's great.
And it's really hot. It's like hot as hell, like right now in Austin.
And it makes Austin seem cool.
Yes. So
it's like 115 degrees there right now.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Now it's like chill here.
You can't even be there. It's like too much. Last year I went almost every month in the summer, and I was like, this year I'm like, no.
Super cool.
Yeah.
So what is it going on live on where?
We're live on a few different platforms. My Twitter might be the biggest one. I have like 120 on my Twitter.
Super cool.
So
What else?
We do YouTube and usually LinkedIn, but LinkedIn needed us to re-verify my account.
Can people
If you're
comment
LinkedIn,
into Twitter?
Yeah, of course.
So comment who would you like to see interview with, and what are you most excited about in the crypto space?
Yeah.
And he will definitely be the person who finds your ideal interviewer.
So are you here for Consensus as well?
Yes, till Monday.
Awesome. And then where are you going?
Yeah.
And then where?
And it's in New York. I'm going back
Of course.
to New York.
Yeah.
And then NFT New York is happening, so then.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Well, then HCC.
Which
Paris,
one?
HCC.
Okay. Yeah, everyone's going to Paris.
It's beautiful. Enjoy.
I know. Thank you. Hey, how you doing, man? Bruce Porter Jr. What's the name? Winston. What kind of name is that?
It's an old school name.
Right?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Vancouver.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So tell me, pretty cool. Looks like the Epicverse.
Yeah. The Epicverse is basically think of like the Google of metaverses. We connect all the metaverses together. We help musicians and artists do, instead of one virtual concert, a virtual tour. So basically you can, the artist can go from metaverse to metaverse, just like they travel in real life to city, and then we can create just different experiences through all those metaverses and have true interoperability with the NFT that can, be a virtual ticket to basically go to all of them. And so that's one of the main use cases that we do. We're building multiple worlds in metaverses and connecting them.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's kind of a lofty goal. I used to think that all the metaverses are going to be interoperable, but I kind of, at this point, think that there'll be a lot of different metaverses that are not, and I'm sure you're kind of seeing that as well. But there'll be a lot that are connected. So how are you finding it? I mean, it's interesting as you see with Facebook pushing their Meta platform. I feel like it has kind of pushed all of the different metaverses now that are coming up almost together. So I feel like there's a pretty good bond.
I 100% agree. And we've been working with games since 2017, so we have a good relationship with games. So we've created a network of 350 games, and we were helping a lot of the games convert from Web 2 to Web 3, slowly but surely.
Right.
And they're very interested in that. And we can do, with the metaverse, you can have like multiple worlds, we think of ourselves as like a multiverse. So you can have a clone world of your game. You can stick with Web 2, but you have the clone world in a metaverse.
Right.
And so now instead of having, like I said, one world, and don't get me wrong, I think one world makes a lot of sense, but at the same time, people don't know which one to choose. Right? Right? And so brands we give brands an option to, almost like a buffet of metaverses. Go through the tour, see which one you like, makes sense to you, and then go to that one and build your own world. Right. So we kind of give this some it's basically a metaverse tour.
So how long have you guys been at it?
2016, 2017.
Okay.
Right. We pivoted as actually a independent game company who saw the troubles of working with, or the challenges of working with brands and IP. And we decided to say, okay, well, if we're experiencing these issues, surely there's other games. So we built up a network, and then on the other side of the network, we work with licensing agents. And so we basically matchmake and help them, and basically give them licenses for better deals. So we can almost like Groupon style it. So if you want to work with Justin Bieber, guess what? He probably needs like $5 million to be recorded. But how will we split it between 5 games? Right. And then maybe offer him a little bit more, obviously. But for him, he's getting his minimum, and so then he can do his tour. So.
Right. With one point of
one point of contact.
Tricky, but
it's tricky.
Good.
It's definitely not easy. There's a lot of weeds to get into and problems to solve. But yeah, this is what we love to do. And
that's awesome. So what is the metaverse maybe that you're most excited about right now, or that you see progressing the most?
I think music makes a lot of sense. Like we believe that the missing piece is social media of the metaverse, right? And so it's content creation. People love to create content on TikTok, Twitter, whatever. Can the metaverse change that, like how Zoom changed meetings, right? That's what we're looking to solve. We're looking to really figure out, if I'm a stand-up comedian, for instance, and I'm too scared to go up on stage, does it make sense to do it as an avatar first? Right? Or if I'm aspiring director, maybe it makes sense that it's easy. Yeah, it's maybe do it in a metaverse, make a short movie film, and I have 5 cameras in the metaverse that I can pan and do it cheaper and easier. I don't know, but these are the things that we can really solve. If I'm a rapper, maybe I go up on the open mic and do a versus. So, anyways, I believe that there's some use cases that make a lot of sense that can spawn to other things. And one thing that we differ than other metaverses is we add like a gamification element. Okay. So we work with all 350 games. We actually have a metaverse arcade.
Nice.
Right? And so we can have basically a quest, an NPC, a task quest master kind of
take you through the metaverse by playing games. It's like, hey, I can play this basketball game, and you get the challenge, get to the next level or part of it. And you kind of learn like through gaming, right? As opposed to thinking that this is big confusing where I have no idea where I go. Right? So we're very game centric in everything that we do.
Well, the gamification is so cool. I think what you're doing is awesome, man. I really do. I'm sure you'll be in New York, right, for NFT NYC. Yeah, we should talk more about that. We're doing a big gala there.
Oh, cool.
It's on the 22nd at the Harvard Club. You got a phone? Let's do the WhatsApp thing.
Scan me?
Yeah, I'll scan you.
Oh, I'll scan you.
Okay.
How long were you here from New York?
So we were in Monaco, and then I was home in DC for about a week, and then came here yesterday.
Nice.
This is my brother David. He was in.
It's your brother?
Yeah.
Winston.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
So we were together in Monaco with a bunch of our clients who were actually here, and then he went back to Portugal, and then we came here. Yeah, just say hi back. So that's David Michael Porter, that's my brother, and then sometimes you have to start it again. It's
I gotta start it. Yeah.
Or no, it's David. David, because it's David Porter. David Michael Porter.
There it is.
There we go.
Put my website on there.
Cool. And this is how business is done these days. When I get the business cards, I stick them somewhere, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do something with that, and I just really kind of give up. Awesome.
Cheers. What's your name again?
Yeah. So mine is Bruce Porter.
Bruce Porter. Bruce and David, brothers from Portugal.
The Porter brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're Americans. David's in Portugal now. I'm in DC.
Very cool.
David's kind of just international.
Yeah.
Love it. Hey, Winston, real pleasure.
Likewise.
Yeah.
I'll see
Look
you.
forward to talking with you more.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cheers. Love that. I love that project too. It's pretty awesome.
I will give you that backpack right now for a certain price. Oh.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm Bruce Porter.
Nico.
Nico, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Perfect. Can we get you on camera here?
Yeah, do a quick interview? Yeah, let's go.
I am going to, but I'm going to put this on him.
Here, I'll let you lapel me. Thank
There you
you.
go.
Are we picking up all right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hold that for me for a second.
We're going to be doing interviews as well soon.
Perfect. That won't take long. What was the name again?
Nico, I go by Mr. Pickles. I'm the CEO of
Pickles.
the NFT.
I won't ask any questions about that nickname.
Oh, there's a lot of stories. Yeah.
So you have an active booth here. Everybody seems pretty excited about what you have going on.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so Meme NFT is a brand new marketplace. We just launched our beta mainnet today.
Okay.
We launched it live for this event. We've been in multiple phase test nets for the past few months. We've been building it for 9 months.
Okay.
We just finished our pen tests. We have another audit going with Hackin. We decided to launch the beta mainnet today. Now, when I say beta, I want everyone to understand beta mainnet means not everything's going to be working perfectly. So, explore, go around. But we've been building this for about 9 months, and we're really focused on being a community marketplace.
Okay.
At the end of the day, people say, what are you doing to beat OpenSeas? I'm not trying to beat OpenSeas.
Right.
OpenSeas is a $13.3 billion conglomerate. They're the Walmart of NFTs. What I'm going for is market share. And the market share that I'm going for is the trading community. Similar to like what Looksphere is doing. To me, you go to OpenSeas as a new person trying to discover NFT, great place to go, right? It's the Walmart. You go there, you get started. But as a trader, when you're actively trading, you have to go connect your wallet to Trade Sniper. You have to go connect everywhere. So we're building in a bunch of utilities. We have our own Rarity tools coming out. We have a verified trading API where a window can pop up. You can put your offer, their offer. You both agree and it auto-sends. So it's a verified trade. We only have a 2% fee on our sales. That's the only fee you'll ever get hit. And that's across all 7 chains.
Okay.
So as of right now, we have Ethereum, BSC, Crow, Poly, AVAX, FTM, and KuCoin, which KuCoin has like 200 active NFT wallets. But we're also adding Pulse. Oh, that was a picture of a Speedo. You missed it. Oh, here it comes. This is my CEO. This is how docs we are. This is my CEO in a Speedo. You won't see OpenSea do that.
No.
But so we have a 2% fee, and that's across all chains.
Okay.
So the benefit, similar to what Looks Rare does, right? Looks Rare, they give you a reward in Looks token. They bind you to their token. We have a profit share program, so every week, if you invest in the token as a seed investor, depending on your threshold, you're going to get 50% of that 2%. 50% of all of our profits go to the profit sharing pool, and then weekly you can claim them. Now you're going to get rewards in all 7 chains. So not only are you not getting locked into a token, but you're also diversifying your profile, at which point, hopefully you reinvest with us, but if not, you choose to invest somewhere else. That's entirely up to you.
Cool. So, what's your story? How long have you been in the space?
I have been in cryptocurrency since 2012, roughly 13. Lost a bunch of money in Mt. Gox. And then the past few years, I've been selling marketing services. That's what I do. I stopped doing that to start this.
Yeah.
But I've been heavy in crypto since roughly about 2012. Like I said, we've been building this. The name meme NFT, a lot of people think means that the NFTs on our marketplace are going to be memes.
Right.
It actually came from having a meme token that I wanted to give utility to.
Okay.
And then I said, you know what, let's run with this. And I just love the name.
NFT.com. Done. That's it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you'll be in New York.
Yes, we'll be in New York. We have 25 people out here, and we have 3 more going to New York.
Are you going to be there?
I will not be. I'm doing something else, but my chief branding officer, Daniel Moncada, he's the actor from Breaking Bad and the show Better Call Saul.
Oh, yeah.
He will be there.
We interviewed them in Dubai.
So
you have a WhatsApp?
Yeah, my CEO is fully boxed. You interviewed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We have a team of 39 people up here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a WhatsApp?
I don't have WhatsApp because I refuse to use WhatsApp.
Okay.
You can follow me on Twitter at Fully Pickled. If you want my real number, I'm happy to dox.
Let's do that. That way I can follow
I prefer
up.
that anyways.
Yeah, me too. The WhatsApp thing is just pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to slide.
Oh, it's all right. So Meme NFT, really cool platform here. Obviously cool guys as well. Decided Decentral was a good place to launch. And I have to agree, man. You guys are doing it, and nice platform.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Everything's scratch. You know, there's nothing forked. We have our own version of the Wyvern protocol and ERC 721A contract, as well as the entire backend and front end is all from scratch. I have 3 developers. My main developer is a top 5 CertiK certified developer. And you can go ask CertiK right now. We did not apply for this, but last month we got voted their top 10 most secure projects on their platform. So.
Wow. Well, you see, it's almost every month or 2 months, some new hack is coming out. This is, as I say, experimental technology, folks.
100%.
We're pushing the way forward. So, congratulations,
man.
I
appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank
really
you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Nico, always a pleasure with you guys. And I'll follow up on New York. What do we do here? Here we go.
Yep. Yeah, Fully Boxed and Daniel will be out there in New York, so please follow.
Perfect.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, he's going to help.
All right. So there you go, huh? What's going on? What's up, Chris? What's up? Rice, Crypto. What's going on, bro?
What are we doing?
We're going live. We're live, man.
We're live or are we recording?
No, we're live. Of course.
Sweet.
Yeah. So
I got all
Rice
my
Crypto,
bags and stuff
pretty
here.
popular guy here in the crypto community. Been in a long time. We've done a few things together. It's really funny. I was overseas somewhere and they were like talking about a certain date, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we were there." They're like, you were there?" And I was like, "Yeah, we were there."
Well, just the guests too. Some of the guests too. That was interesting.
That was interesting. You know, he's still calling you. Yeah,
you told me.
It's pretty crazy. So I know you built up quite a following. You got a pretty active YouTube channel as well as your other stuff that you're doing. What's your main goal while you're here? What are you trying to do? And what is your how's everything going?
Well, it's good seeing you. It's good seeing you. It's good seeing you. I've been good. I've been trying to stay as busy as I can. When I come to events like this, one thing that I do as a content creator is I work ahead. So I have videos coming out while I'm here. So I really try to utilize these moments to really interact with people in person. Because we're always on social media. We're always talking to each other through some sort of medium, via digital. And when I can connect with people in person is the most invaluable thing. Just because I have so many good friends and acquaintances in the space that I even put my phone down. I'm not very active on social media because a lot of the people I would be talking to on social media are here.
Yeah.
So I just try to put my phone down, tune out. I always come with the idea that I may do work, but it's more of a networking thing for me, and that's why I work ahead and just really try to enjoy time and connecting with people like you.
Thanks, man. It was always good to see you. There's quite a few, I would say, crypto OGs in the that are here. Guys that have been in a long time. Of course, Charles Hoskinson is kind of headlining as well. So pretty cool. I'm sure
Is
you're
he
here
today?
I don't know.
I think
I think
tomorrow.
by headlining, I mean
one of the
kinda,
main.
whether he's
Now I think
leading
Method
off.
Man and Capadonna from Wu-Tang are supposed to be here, which I'm looking forward to.
That's awesome.
2 Chainz is going to be a consensus.
Okay.
So
I mean, things are really mainstream now. We got Snoop Dogg making NFTs. He's got his own metaverse. You have
when I met you, we were involved in a movement.
Yeah.
And now this has become like an industry.
Yes, that's a pretty good way to say it. It's still a movement, just most of the people don't know it.
It's like going to the Bitcoin conferences. That's a good example, like Bitcoin specifically. Just seeing how that has shifted in the level of conference that they were running this past year. I'm really looking forward to seeing. Decentral is great. This is a big improvement from what they did in Miami back at the end of November, beginning of December, which is a great event for their first conference. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how Consensus steps up the game. Really looking forward to Edward Snowden speaking.
Dude, I mean, Edward Snowden, I've gone on record a few times, so I'm not ashamed to say it. I mean, the guy's a hero. People say, oh no, that guy, he's a traitor. And I say, a traitor to who? Like, is he a traitor to you? No, so he was a traitor to the government. Like, okay, well, I would rather the guy that
I think of it the other way around.
To me or to the people. You know what I mean? Like, he told us what was going on, which we all knew was going on anyway.
And it's interesting to think about where he's at with everything that's happening.
It's heartbreaking what's happening.
Fair.
It really is.
Very much.
Very hard. I know we all know a lot of people from both sides of that border, and but Ukrainians, they've been wonderful people. There's lots of developers that have come out of there. I've visited quite a few times. One of my favorite places. Makes me real sad, but anyway. So Consensus, I think, is going to be one of the biggest ones. We can shake hands too. I imagine you'll be in New York.
I am not going to be attending NFT NYC.
Holy shit! Oh my gosh!
They actually would not. I'll give you the backstory in a moment, but they denied me a speaker position and they denied me media.
Yeah.
And so that I could attend their satellite events, which are free events. But the reason for that is because I chose to take a stand last year. I was supposed to speak and also attend as media, and because of the requirements that New York City had at the time a year ago. And the other thing that's ironic about this is Consensus, this is their first year here in Austin, Texas.
Right.
Every other year before that was in New York City.
And then they missed a year.
And if someone like Consensus can move their event to another state, another state, then it shouldn't have been a problem for NFT NYC to have done something like that, considering that was their second year.
Right.
Because I look at crypto as being about freedom.
That's what it's all about.
But you have to have, but in this particular instance, in order to attend these events, you would have had to have gone through certain requirements.
You guys remember how it was in New York City. It was crazy.
And so I took a stand and said I can't, in good faith, support this event. But I still applied for speaking in media. But they told me to read. They told me to read between the lines.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Well, I think there'll be a lot of people there looking forward to it. I think Consensus is going to be the biggest consensus ever. I know people from around the world are coming in here to Austin. Austin is a real cool city. I kind of stumbled around last night. Not stumbled in a bad way.
It's very hot this week.
But at night, it wasn't. But there were lots of little bars going on. There's people going out on Monday night. Wow, it's like a cool city. It's a cool city. So
nice.
We'll have to hang out some more. Always a pleasure, my
friend. Good seeing you, man.
Rice Crypto.
Check me out, Rice TVX.
Rice TVX. Check out his YouTube, his Twitter. He's all around and an all around great guy.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it, brother. Cheers. One of the guys. Hey, what's up, guys?
How you doing?
Awesome. I'm Bruce.
Global boost ourselves. I love
Yeah, I'm Bruce Porter.
I'm Nick.
Nick, nice to meet you, man. Who should I put this on?
Right in here.
Okay. You know what? All right, I'll stand here. It's fine. So, Austin on-chain, ATX DAO. Tell me what you guys have going on.
So we are a city DAO. We're all about amplifying Austin to the rest of the world. Should I look at the people? Should I look at you?
Fine, whatever.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we want to bring together all the people that are building in crypto in Austin to work on really cool projects that amplify what Austin is doing and get more crypto people to move here.
Nice.
And we also want to teach regular folks that don't know anything about crypto in Austin through, doing art projects. Maybe they buy an NFT and they get a voting right on what to do with the next NFT, kind of things like that. We've got, a good group of folks that are tech forward. There you go.
Yeah, I'm listening.
And also, they're writers, they're musicians, muralists that are really just kind of at any level. Like they're either curious about it and they come to a happy hour, or they are, the CEO of a company and they're building some tooling that we are actually using to launch or help launch another city's DAO.
So would you think of it, for the laymen out there who might be watching, is it kind of like a networking or
I would say
crypto Monday type of thing, except using a DAO structure, city? Then tell me a little bit more about the DAO structure. Like, how is that working? You mentioned the NFTs and voting rights. Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah, we all threw in about half an ETH, and so we've got a really solid treasury to do, to buy all the, let's say tools necessary to really organize together and to launch really good projects that show Austin what crypto is all about.
Nice.
So we're doing pretty good on money. We are just feeling really great about throwing as much effort into Austin as possible.
Well, I was just talking about it. I think Austin is such a cool city. I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys. We travel all around the world, and it says keep Austin Web 3.
That's right.
But yeah, we travel all around the world, and different cities. Sometimes a lot of times they all have their own flavor, but some of the flavors are cooler than others.
This is a hot flavor, especially this week. It's like 100 degrees or something.
It is
Fair
hot.
warning to everybody that wants to move here.
It
hot. Gets warm.
But then it cools off at night fairly well.
It's true. It's fun. It's hot and cool. And it's a good place to come and build. So check it out.
It's Texas.
Yeah. Hey, thanks
Cheers,
a lot.
man. Thank you. Check them out, guys. What's the website?
ATXDAO.com.
ATXDAO.com. Check them out, guys. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see what we have over here. Winterland. It looks like they have something here, and they're streaming as well. Looks like Pokemon Go. Looks like we're gonna get a break here.
Let's not pretend like you care about this.
Let's talk to these guys while we're waiting. What's up, guys?
Privacy guy.
Oh yeah, what's up, man? I'm Bruce Porter.
Is this live?
Yeah, we're live. No, we're not Instagram. We're on Twitter and.
Hey, what's up, guys? Use Jackal. When we launch, we're gonna be the only data storage solution in the game where you as a sole user has access to your data. So not even we as Jackal can access your files.
Bam. So it's just like a MetaMask that's not like.
No, it's essentially like Dropbox, Google Drive. But Google Drive mines everyone's data and they sell it to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
Right? And they don't even give us a kickback for doing that, right? I don't
Not
get
even a reach around, bro.
Not even a reach around. Yeah, so this is just file storage and it's really cheap and it's really secure.
Okay.
And it's built on secret.
And you built it on what?
Secret network. What?
We're in the Cosmos ecosystem.
Yeah, and
Okay.
we are in the Cosmos ecosystem.
Cool. It's called Jackal.
Yeah, follow
It's
us
live
now. Currently in beta, but check us out, Jackal DAO. That's Jackal DAO, and that's where you get everything.
Cool.
And yeah,
you guys
hopefully
gonna be in New York for NFT NYC, or what are you doing?
we're not sure. We're
Yeah.
not sure. Is this Twitter and Instagram?
Not Instagram at the moment. Twitter and YouTube and
Twitter and YouTube. What's up, Twitter? What's up, YouTube?
Go through LinkedIn, but LinkedIn's not loading. Is your LinkedIn working?
No.
It's like it keeps crashing, right?
Yeah.
LinkedIn, you guys are dropping the ball. It's like it's happening a lot lately.
Yeah. So yeah, check us out. Check us out. This is B, smart contract dev from Jackal. Check us out. If I don't screw up, hopefully we launch in a month.
Oh, you're the head dev?
No. I'm actually the newest dev. I just sound like it.
Cool, man.
Yeah, so Jackal DAO.
JackalDAO.com.
JackalDAO.com. That's
Awesome.
DAO. Yeah.
All right.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Take care. All right, we're gonna skip the Pokemon. Hey there, how are you? So, is this part of this as well, or this is something else? Okay. Here.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about Comdex?
Yeah, so Comdex is basically a DeFi infrastructure. We are built on the layer 1, and we have a number of modules built on our protocol. These are all the modules. And this is something that
Go ahead.
this is something that developers can build on. So these are the basic generic modules on the Comdex chain. And developers can come use these and build upon them and develop their own DApps.
Okay.
Yeah, and other than that, we also have our own DEX. It's called C-Swap, and we also have our C-Asset. This is our lending, borrowing, plus
Lending, borrowing. So, do you guys do like leverage trading and stuff like that, or?
no, right now we have synthetics on it. So if you look at this, you can trade in your atoms for C gold or C asset, C silver, C oil, synthetics assets. And we also have our own over collateralized stablecoin coming out very soon.
So it's Comdex.
Yeah, this is C asset.
C assets with an S.com. Is the website. Pretty cool. Where are you guys based?
We're based out of Bangalore.
Where?
India right now.
India right now. So they're trying to get me to come over to this India blockchain week in a couple months. Have you heard about it?
Not yet.
I know. It's always the problem with these people. They want me to come to India, which I do want to go. I'm like a sucker. I'm a sucker for a place I haven't been before.
You should definitely come now.
But I don't know. It never ends up working out. So anyway, well, awesome. Well, check it out. It's live. It's working. People can set up their own DEX.
Yeah.
Launch their own coin.
Yes. This is a devnet right now.
Okay.
So testnet will be out in July.
Swap and everything else.
Yeah.
Cool. And what was your name?
Kushal.
Kushal.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on. It's Bruce Porter.
No problem. Let me just.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Awesome. I think Neil is taking a break over here. The shift girls seem to be hiding. Leverage yield farming platform. Sounds interesting. Hey, how are you? Good.
How you doing? Good. How are you?
So I'm Bruce Porter. Ian, nice to meet you.
Sarah, nice to meet you.
Sarah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well. So can you tell us a little bit about Shift and what you guys have going on?
Sure. We're a technology company. We focus on infrastructure for building CeFi and DeFi products.
Okay.
Our clients build exchanges, so CeFi exchanges, DEXs, yield farming platforms, and NFT marketplaces.
Nice. And so you're basically the platform?
Yeah, a client would come to us and say they want to get into the space, and we would give them the tools and the templates and the know-how to launch their own product.
Okay. And Shift has been around for a while, right?
Yeah, we've been around. We were in traditional finance for a while, 2009, so we were in FX trading. We got into building exchanges in 2017, and then in the DeFi the last year or two.
Cool. And what is this leverage yield farming platform?
It's just one of the applications you can launch with us. So we have different. The most popular themes applications people want are yield farming, trading, NFT platform. So we have these templates that people can build from those.
Cool. What's the social media website? How do people find you guys?
Yeah, so Shift Markets on Twitter or LinkedIn or any major platform, or shiftmarkets.com for the website.
Awesome, man.
Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. Cheers.
Cheers.
The VIP cocktail network. So that's happening right now. I think 5 to 9 p.m. and then here's the after party. All right.
Take her to the party. We out here.
What's up, bro?
I'm good. Can you send that over?
Oh, sure, yeah.
It's Milton in the house. I'm back. So, dude, you've been, yes, Washington Elite Award winner here. So fun. There at the Versace Mansion. You know we're going to do it again in New York City at the Harvard Club. You're going to be around for NFT NYC?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Right, we will be partying together at the Harvard Club. Ooh. I can't even believe they gave me the contract, to be honest.
That is amazing.
I'm like, these people don't know who I am. Yes. Maybe they do. I don't know. So, Milton, you've been all over the place. I know you've really been working really hard, also building up the brand and everything else. I see. How are things going for you?
Oh my God! Like for the past 5 years, as you know, I've been going around the world. You know, putting myself in all these communities and just hosting the VIP dinners. And I've been doing it all for free, right? And my whole thesis has been that I add free value. I come out of pocket for all these events, and you know, I connect people, solve problems, so that when I do decide to do a project, that I get all the support in the world. And this year, I started my project Hyperlens, and Hyperlens has grown exponentially in the past month that I have been a founder of it. I started off as an advisor in January, and now all the value that I provided for them, I built a team out. The advisor team is great. We have Justin Wu from here at the Central Con. We have Gregory Gopp from the CMO from Anchor Protocol. Nice. We have Michelle Singh. She worked for PayPal, Apple. And we have Bernard Lin, who's an amazing CTO for tech and everything, OG. And we have Mark Friedler that is going to be onboarded. He's out here too. And he founded 3 companies in tech and exited 3 times. You know, like he's a beast. Yeah. And I'm looking to add even more talent to the team, technical side. And you know, we're building it out. And it's been amazing. Like we just did a pre-seed, and we just successfully raised our funds in 3 weeks during a bear market. We raised $1 million. Now we're in seed round. You know, and I did this in 1 month. You know, and that's all the work that paid off.
That's what the overnight success is like. The 12 years that went before that for that overnight success. I mean, that's the way it works, right? Yeah. All of a sudden you're there and you're making, 6 figures, 7 figures in a month, and you're like, holy smokes. But it took a long time to get there.
Yes.
And
so much investment.
Yeah, and so much investment with your time, investment with your money, investment in people. And that's one thing I said when we gave him the award in January. I've been invited with this guy to dinners all around the world. It was so awesome to message him and be like, I want you to come to our dinner, man.
Yeah. And then nowadays, now it's like all those dinners, now I'm going to be hosting specific dinners, with a bunch of friends, and I'm going to do it for Hyperlens.
Yeah.
And now I have the experience, I have the reputation, and and that shows, the evidence, being patient. Being patient, not giving up on your plan, come up with a good strategy, and be good to people.
I was going to say, do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
That's actually what my wife always says. Because it doesn't always go good, right? I mean, you don't always win. You win a lot. We win a lot, but you don't always win. But if you're always doing the right thing, if you're always pushing the right thing, it's hard to beat that. It's hard to really knock someone down that's really just always doing the right thing.
It will catch up. Karma. Like what you put out there comes back.
You know? And that's why I love what you guys are doing. You know, like I am so happy to, you know, have you being part of my life.
Yeah,
The
man.
Washington
Likewise.
Elite, you
Likewise,
know, what
bro.
you guys have been doing since the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember at the beginning you had your long hair, you know, like
We both had long hair, right?
Yeah, and you know, like you just like you guys were over there trying to doing your conference.
Yeah.
And it all started from there. Then you started doing events all over the place with royal families over there in the other side of the world.
I think Sander Habsburg may be coming. I really appreciate it. So tell me a little bit more about the project. Like, what is this? Can you tell us more?
Yes.
Okay.
So like everything is really like under wraps right now. Like
Okay.
we're being in stealth mode because we want to have a competitive advantage. But I will be able to say a few things that you know nobody can really take do stuff with. So basically, right now we are a platform solving a problem before the people realize that it's a problem. We are catching on to a trend before the trend happens. Okay. Right. And what this is NFTs and digital assets in the AR. You know. So what's going on is AR. They're all applications.
Yeah.
They're all apps who live on a platform which is Apple Store or Google Play, which doesn't allow for any of these applications to send value to each other, communicate, send data or anything, right? So each one of these AR projects and applications are siloed off. And so this is, it's not allowing them for the user to really benefit, you know, from the exchange of assets, data from these applications, right? In the field community. So now these applications, these AR applications, they have to build the infrastructure every time. Instead, and they're wasting a lot of money and a lot of talent in building this infrastructure. Instead of using that money to help build their community, to help build the experience, you know? So what we're doing, we built the infrastructure. So now all these applications can just focus on building their applications, you know, and making it cool. And we also built the tools for people to just be anyone, right? With no code to be able to create games, play to earn games, NFTs, and tokenomics, you know, and there is no barrier to entry. We're a DAO and we're open source code, but we're keeping it private for now because we want a competitive edge. And also we have an SDK kit for developers that want to just create something sophisticated, something really cool, complicated, you know? And this is all basically layers on top of actual reality, the physical reality. And so this has infinite possibilities. We bring in revenue through advertisements. So think of like Times Square, right? Now imagine an AR. No worries. Now imagine an AR, right? That there's advertisements on top of the advertisements that are there.
I know.
You know?
I know. It's so huge. I've been telling people too. That's how folks will start really experiencing the metaverse. Because most people aren't going to put those glasses on. They're never going to do that. I put them on. Honestly, I wore them for 12 minutes. It was actually really funny. I'm in Monaco, and the guys are all friends of mine. And I don't know. I was going to tell you we need more batteries for that one. Probably. Oh, there you go. And anyway, I put the VR glasses on, and I'm in the for about 15 minutes, right? And I'm like, I don't feel so good. And they're like,
motion sickness.
They're like, oh yeah, bro, you're not supposed to wear those for very long. And I'm like, how long? Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And I'm like, you guys, like, you let me get all sick. And I was sick for the rest of the night. But the point is, they're clunky. They make you not feel good. There's like, you know, but most people, they're going to take that lens, whether it's an Instagram filter or a web app or something, and they're going to put up their phone and they're going to look through that, and that's how they're going to experience. That's the first ways that people are going to experience the metaverse.
And we call ourselves a camera platform.
Okay.
Because that's what's connecting all these applications.
Right.
You know, is the camera on your phone. Sweet. You know, like, and it's so cool because, like, you know, the creators community is growing exponentially.
Yeah.
Because you see Instagram with its reels or TikTok with its editing tools. If you build the tools, the people will use them. People who weren't like video content editors or creators are,
Right.
you know, and people who aren't filmmakers and who aren't, they're starting to, you know, because the tools are there.
Right.
So we're doing the same thing in AR, you know, and it's really amazing because our technology, we already have a working product.
Right.
Our technology, right? We have stronger technology than most in the positioning for GPS location. We can drop a digital asset anywhere in the world without any latency. 100%. It's very quick, right? And we have the accuracy. We did it better than the average. The average right now is 12 to 15 meters, right, of accuracy. We're 10 millimeters.
Okay.
And we even did a demo over there in Aquafun, over there at the JBR in Dubai. And we did it for them where they're the floating, what is it, the amusement park, right? Water park. And we dropped digital assets on top of it. And and that's a moving thing because it's on the water. And it worked.
It worked.
You know, it worked. Now we're talking to the governments of, I can't say, but like a bunch of different governments in the Middle East and North Africa.
Nice.
And they want us to build AR applications on top of our platform so that they can help direct foot traffic for tourists.
Right.
So like they're going to be using NFTs, treasure hunts, and cool
All
stuff
that
like
stuff.
that. And yeah, man, like right now, all we're doing is scaling and building up and cleaning things up. You know? And we're raising right now 10 million in seed.
Okay.
And yeah, that's pretty much what we're up to.
10 million seed round right now. It's Milton GR Dennis, I believe.
Guarderas.
There you go.
G-U-A-R-D-E-R-S.
You got to roll the time a little bit. What's the website?
Go to hyperlens.io.
Hyperlens.io. It's a great name too, brother.
Thank you, man.
Cheers.
Appreciate you.
We'll be hanging out.
Oh yeah.
And in New York as well as here.
Definitely.
Send me that screenshot, whatever that was. Dude. All right, brother. Wow, so these guys have a pretty sick setup here. So Milton, what a great guy. Everybody loves this guy, you know? He's like, good guy. How can you not love that guy? Came from nothing, bought Bitcoins a long time ago, made a bunch of money, probably lost it, made a bunch more, kind of like the rest of us. Would like to talk to these guys. Hey, how you doing? Hey, we know each other, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. What's your name? Jake? Yeah. You're not with these guys, though, are you? Are you with this guy?
I'm a moderator on Discord.
All right, sweet, man. Well, I just wanted to hear about it. You want to tell us? Or somebody else?
I mean, you could probably find somebody better than me.
Okay. Can you point me in the right direction?
How to pair the. Feel like we get on what are you looking about?
Your project. It looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
It's like pulling teeth over here.
You mess up and help people. Oh, you put it in the wrong pair. Okay, you can split it.
What's going on, man? I'm Bruce.
Nice to meet you, Simon.
Simon. Sweet, man. Flipping on someone? There we go. So I got Simon here. He's with the Kingdom Studios. These guys have a really cool booth. Tell me a little bit about the project.
Yeah, so DeFi Kingdoms, it's actually where I got my first start into Web3, and I think it's one of the greatest ways to onboard individuals. It's retro pixel art, and it gives you this familiarity or like vibes with, you know, the old Zelda games, Pokemon games on Game Boy. And the beautiful thing about it is if you don't like if you remember, like, no one taught us how to play those games. We kind of just picked up a Game Boy, put it in, and kind of learned it ourselves.
Right.
And so when you hop on this game, you get the same thing. And we introduced the DeFi aspect of it. So liquidity pool farming is basically farming in the game. You get 2 seeds, which is basically 2 different cryptos, bond them together, and then you'll be able to like plant them. And then that way you're already yield farming.
Nice.
And then we have in-game staking, our native token. You can put it inside the bank.
Okay.
And then you get like 1/3 of the generated trading fees that happen within the game. So it's kind of like a multiplier aspect that works. So you get familiar with staking from there. And then we go to like our actual gaming part, our hero NFTs. So they're like wizards, guardians, priests, knights, and stuff like that. You can use them to like summon together and go for advanced classes, rare NFTs. And so you can sell these NFTs on the marketplace within the game, or you can actually play the game with them. And so once you play the game, you can go on quests and earn more NFT items within the game. Right. And you can turn around and sell them within our decks. So we have in-game decks. Okay. And so you can exchange cryptocurrencies. We have some of the big ones like OneUSDC, Ethereum, BUSD, BNB, all the big ones at least. Nice. And then we're on Harmony Protocol right now. Okay. And we're the #1 DEX on there. And then we've just branched off and created our own subnet within Avalanche. Okay. Mm-hmm. And that's basically it. We're working on player versus player and getting more into the gaming aspect of it. But for right now, I believe that it's a great way to onboard individuals.
That's great. Now, when you talk about onboarding individuals, just I just want to like understand that a little bit more. Like just bringing in new users, you're saying?
Yeah. Okay. Because it brings the gaming aspect into it. Okay. And so most individuals don't know about like downloading a MetaMask and getting crypto off an exchange, getting 2 cryptos off an exchange, putting them together, and then trying to like plant them. But with this game, it just like you hop onto it and you want to start figuring stuff out. Right. And it's very easy to figure out because it's gamified and it's very simplified as well.
Pretty cool. And so, what's your role with the company?
Oh man, I want DeFi Kingdoms to be a household name. Right. Like, I say this as a joke, but like if the kids want allowance, you better get to, working in the game or something like that. And it's not a game that you have to just sit there and play. It's mainly transaction based, so you can hop on like 2 or 3 times a week, kind of just check on your farms and do all that. Mm-hmm.
Nice, man. So are you guys going to be in New York for NFT NYC?
I'm not sure. We're out here for the entire week for Decentral and Consensus, yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome, man. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. I know it's probably been a long day for you guys, but it hasn't been a long day for him. He's sharp as heck.
And you're with Global Boost?
Yeah, the media company is watching the lead. Global Boost is our corporate shell.
All right, nice.
We consult early stage to mid stage technology startups, help them in their funding round, even going into Series A, B, C. But the media is kind of our thing. We go around to different conferences around the world. We meet everybody.
No, that's beautiful, man. Yeah. I'm also a content creator on the side. I'm huge on TikTok, so like I get it. Like I believe that video is like one of the greatest ways to get people to like learn about it and just get interested in it.
Meet people, learn about it. And you come to a conference with a service.
Yeah,
so which is cool.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate the interview.
Awesome,
thank you very much.
You got it. Nice job, man. What was your name again?
Vaughn.
Vaughn. Yeah. All right. Cheers. That's my brother, David.
Nice.
So we're clearing out here. This is
I'm gonna curse you on that show. I'm gonna be in his show.
Hold on. Let's get him cursing me.
No, I'm gonna be at your show. I want my show. No, I want to be.
Come on, tell me what you really think, Sydney.
Definitely, man. No, it's okay. I speak a lot, but I want to see it over there. Like, did you contact me on your phone? I haven't texted you.
Sydney Armani.
I want to look at your show.
The infamous.
I'll be in touch. Go to the. You know this guy. He's my friend. This is a funny motherfucker.
I know.
Listen,
he's always mad at you.
He knows me for years.
Of course he does.